Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett.
First pitch on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that route?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Wade is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1. In is Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian.
Now here it comes. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Here's Ryan Braun now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Up around the face.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And right into the shift. And there's out number 2. So striding forward now, Neil Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Travis Shaw.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Settling in now, Manny Pena. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. A little bouncer that rolls foul for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. High and deep to right center. Santana giving chase. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Wade. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Right side. VR scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Brett Gardner 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third, 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Anderson is there, and he puts this one away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. The pitcher, Chase Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A pitch out, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0 home. Slow roller back to the mound. Scooped up, step on the bag for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. From the belt, the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. On to first, and they don't get the 2 as he couldn't get it to stick in the webbing. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Striding in, Domingo Santana, who was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Standing in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. 4-1. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a fastball as he just reared up. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Runner goes for second. Softly hit out to short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance. Here's Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Kane is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out. So now the Brewers pitcher, Chase Anderson, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's popped up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Down the first baseline. Bases are empty, one man in. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready, here's the first offering. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's one down now. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He threw first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker has a play, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on second base. Not where he wanted that fastball to be. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury, runner in scoring position with Sujan. Braun over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand a tying run in scoring position. Digging to try
For the
it.
Brewers, catcher, Manny Pena.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
2-0 now. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunker, you have to get strikes.
To second for 1. Eric Thames will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. A throw to the plate, and he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Jeremy Jeffress been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. From the stretch. A shot to second base and handled for the first down. Ready once again, Luis Severino. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tyler Austin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swung on and missed. Out flat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Here's Brett Gardner. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. In the air out to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New
In is Christian.
number 54.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Into the box, Ryan Braun. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Popped up. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple. No balls and 1 strike. Hard hit towards center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here's big Aaron Judge. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 2 gone. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Yelich is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 6 men on base.
from the Bronx, MLB Network. Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. We are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right.
In comes Judge.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play in the inning. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gardner.
Sent on the ground out to second. VR on the grass. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Batting third, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cain going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Into the second deck and gone. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. The greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of his zone for strike one. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Braun looking up. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here's Tyler Austin now. First offering on its way. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Cain is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's 4 for 14. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Cain there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, Eric Thames.
First baseman, number 7, Eric
Shaw
Thames.
on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. He's set and the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. 1 down. So striding in, Tyler Wade.
Second baseman, Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. Pitch out, nothing doing. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Wade is off of first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia from the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure.
And we'll have to leave it there as the Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
King is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a miss, and he's beat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Austin. He flew out in his last at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Kane. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0. Popped up. Austin calls for it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gregorius shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. In now is the Yankees DH, Neil Walker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Designated hitter.
Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Brandon Drury will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Throw won't get him. The 0-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade.
Tyler Wade.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Called out, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Now to the plate, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Shaw is on his way home. He will score as they now trail by only 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Wade ranges to his left. And that's out number 1. At the plate, Manny Pena, a base hit in his first trip.
Manny Pena.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To his right, Wade. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Wade. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well, obviously not fighting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And a neck-high fastball that time. Judge on third, Gregorius at second, Sanchez on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit low, ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that's the second out. In is Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Tanaka into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. For the plate now is the designated hitter.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Walker.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. And we'll see how they want it. Dan Jennings enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Ryan Braun.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Wade has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Eric Spain.
0-1 the count. And he'll step off. Hit sharply on the ground. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. In now the Brewers DH, Domingo Santana. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the hit. Oliver Drake gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit high. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And that one just missed outside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Yelich. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. He went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. Digging in to try it again, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Number 5.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tanaka gets the sign, coming at him with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Popped up. Drury is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Neil Walker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line drive to left. 2 down here in the ninth. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And that gets him on the mound. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time, and the Yankees win it. The Yankees win. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.